Welcome to live. So Tuesday. Let me see what we got going now. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's get this together over here. I don't know what we got going on. So Monday was the 20th. So we starting fresh. We're starting fresh. Monday. All right, Fletch. Hey, look at me getting a notification. This is Saturday, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited about every day, actually. Get my necklaces right. Okay. And I don't need this on, apparently. It's that kind of a day. I've been returning messages and all morning, and I 100% love it. I could do it for hours. If I could just not get interrupted, it'd be great. So let's see what I got. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, 22nd. Thursday. Hey y'all, what's up this morning? Hey Kay. Thanks for all your help. Kayla, make sure you get Yvonne taken care of today. I know you said it was like 20 more minutes left, but I appreciate all your hard work, girl. You got us good. Got me good. Kayla, y'all, thank her. She got y'all the 99. So good job, Kayla. Hey, Denise and Lai and Treya. That's my girl. What's up, Treya? Hey, Van Life. My God, boy, I'm telling you, I gotta follow you. Do you live a van life for real? Good morning. That's so free if you do. That's like so free. Hey, Tammy, you know I miss you. Y'all ready? You know we're going to run through this market review. We have a few people in here. And just want to make sure I give everybody. Ooh, girl, that is so. You need to come on and tell me about that. Did you sell your house and everything, or you still have your house? Did you just go straight nomad? And do you travel like you go all over the country? I mean, you know, the United States. I'm so interested in that. I watch that kind of stuff right here on YouTube. And man, can you? Oh, you do, girl. Oh, that's so dope. Are you a dripper yet? I gotta brag on you. That's so cool. Sold everything. 3 years. Yeah, I did that. I'm not there, but when we sold our house after we made the first M, I felt so free just to even be in like a condo, like an apartment where I didn't have to worry about the lawn and just pay two little bills and three or internet, power, and like your rent. And that's so easy to do. But we gotta talk about that. I gotta remember to come back and talk to you about that. That's so cool. Do you ever come down south? If so, make sure you come see me in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta. All right, y'all ready to get this morning popping? Let's go. I'm ready. So what we're gonna do, let's see. You message? Oh, yeah, man. Okay, message me, please. Thank you. Good morning, Fletcher. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, y'all. You know it's a Saturday, so I'm at a coffee house. Y'all know she's gonna be somewhere. I'm at a coffee house. I'm in Georgia all the time. Okay, I'm gonna give you my number. Hey, Juanita. So next time you come through the Atlanta area, we can meet. And I can see your van. I just think that's so cool. So you have no bills. Your van paid for too? And you trading? You just started trading or you been trading? I just want to know that too. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome, Jennifer and Juanita. All right, y'all. I guess we'll give the people one more minute. Oh, there go the minute. No bills. Oh my. You keep that heat too, don't you? Thank you, Jesus. Somebody got approved for Robin Hood. All right, well, let's get going. What today is, y'all, is Saturday, number one. I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. And I'm not trying to pressure and bother y'all, but you know, your girl loves doing this. So I'm always thinking about, let me go ahead and put my phone on Do Not Disturb, y'all. All right, give me 1 second, because these people going to keep going, honey. Does that interrupt y'all? Or y'all, it doesn't interrupt? If not, anyway, So I'll keep going because I'm always thinking about trading, thinking about teaching, wondering what y'all doing, thinking about what we could have done better. Each week that's just how my mind just keep going. So this is designed to help people who may have not, who either aren't drippers, or for some of my drippers that work during the time that we're live. If you let y'all love you, I love y'all. Hey Beaumont. So this helps some of the drippers that can't go live with us and they don't know, like they miss the levels and they miss us calling out the plays. So I've decided that on my day off, I would just start talking to y'all about what happened, the good, the bad, the beautiful for the whole week. And maybe, hey Tracy, and maybe just answer a few questions. I think that's how I like to be. And sometimes the week can be so, now we get to sit back and like, okay, it is what it is. It was what it was. Let me see how I can do better this week, or let me see how I can continue doing the things that work for me. Does that make sense to everybody? So that's why I call it the week in review. All right. If you're over here for the first time, let me know. If you came from TikTok, let me know. If you are a dripper, let me know. Just down in the comments. Kayla, if you're here, can you help me in the comments? If I miss anybody, I would appreciate that. Just about 30 minutes, y'all. We're going to knock this out like rocket. Pop, 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 pop. So, good morning. You got in last night. You did, Crystal? Oh, man. Awesome. So this is how it works. I just literally go over how many people drip for that particular day. Then I go over what the plays were for that day. And I also go over the levels. Now, do you think me going over the levels is helpful to you? And the reason why I like to go over the levels is because you can go back and back test. Good morning, Christopher. This your first time live with me? Let's rock, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. Good. Now, we over here discussing options and the plays of the week that just passed. So I'm going to go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, tell you how many people drip with us. Drip meaning they made their 5% or more in the market, right? Using the strategy that I teach, which is the 5% method. That means you only want 5% out of the market per day. Some days you might get 10, 20, 30. Sometimes, just keep going on you. But the goal is just to get 5, right, to compound. And then we use the open range method, open range breakout, 15-minute orb. Some people do the 5, and that's if they want to. I do the 15-minute. So thank you, Christopher, for being here. I'm so glad to see everybody. Thank y'all. Okay, so let's get this party going. So y'all good with the levels? Me going over levels? If you don't want to, I'll leave that part out. But I think it's helpful to back test. So you'll know, wait a minute, what was that level on Tuesday? Hey, there she go. What up, my boo? So y'all like the levels part? I go over the levels part, and then I go over where the plays were for that day. Okay, let's rock. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so let's go with Monday. Monday was the 20th. Monday was the 20th. And, your girl got I think 12 hours of rest yesterday. Since when Yvonne cut us off short, she said no. I was like, ooh, okay. But apparently she knew I needed the rest because y'all know I keep going. Man, I'm so up and rolling. I'm doing everything. Y'all probably get 15 videos between today and tomorrow. So if you want, thank you, Chelsea. It was just a half a day and it felt so good because y'all don't really know what be going behind the scenes. Your girl be getting down. It be so much. But I love it. But your body needs rest. So anyway, if you have an idea for a video you want me to do, drop it in the chat. I'm taking suggestions. I think what I'm going to do, some of the videos, I'm going to break down, instead of everybody having to watch a whole hour, 2-hour video, I may just break down we got levels, but it may just be confluences, where all we're doing, Miss Whitfield, girl, you so sweet. Let me know what size you are. I'm going to have the merch on site Wednesday, because you are coming, right? Didn't you tell me you want to come on Wednesday? And what merch is, maybe when they pay annual, that's just me. It's not a requirement, y'all. I don't know. I just want to send my people something for just doing, understanding the assignment. Where about my wigs? It's a Courtney. Go to Courtney Pink, Pink. She do hair. It's like this is a quick wig. But her hair is so good. I haven't done a thing to it. Y'all remember when I came in here? I go back on the 4th or 3rd or something like that. But the girl got some quality stuff, and it's on her website is up. All right. They googly eyes, honey. We already found out what they were, googly. Yeah, the merchants. They googly. The man that tried to troll me 2 weeks ago, and he thought he was picking on me, and I told him he cracked the code. He cracked the case for 55 years. I've been trying to figure out what my eyes really look like. And they googly. And I don't care. Googly word. Trent said they googly. They pretty to him. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's go. Hey, Kasha. Yeah, you got to get some. You appreciate your time, but you have to rest. Sean, I know, but I'm resting. I'm resting. This is resting to me. Chilling. Medium in women's, and if it's unisex or small. Okay, got it. So if you come in person, I'd rather you just pick out 2 items that you want, okay? Thank you, William. I didn't think you were being funny. I just was picking myself. I appreciate you, William. Okay, let's get rolling. So now you know the layout of what we're doing. Now, when I go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then I'm going to open up for Q&A. You can ask me questions. And I got to figure out a way how to let y'all start coming in on my lives, because I like that. I like when everybody on the screen. I don't like talking to myself. Okay, so on Monday, the drippers, we had 61 people that dripped green. So when I say 61 people, that was out of 92 drippers. So again, over 60 drippers. Over 60 people dripped on Monday. So if you had a problem on Monday, you got over 60-something people that did not have that issue, and it's okay, but we want to fix it, all right? So this was Monday, so break out your charts. If you got your journal, you better have a journal. You bet. We got journals, and over the weekend, we're going to add more. Now, they're not my personalized journals. They just like the regular journals like this. You know, you can write scribbly stuff in. But it has all the stuff on it, you know, Confluences Matter, Arletta the Friendly Trader, the Cousins. So they just added those. I'm going to buy about 20 myself. That was when Robin Hood glitched. Oh, sure was. I need to write those kind of notes on there too. If we have something that happened, we can write it in our notes and we'll remember that. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm gonna start doing that. All right, so now Monday, let's go over the levels. Compare this to your notes. If you have your journal and you've been journaling, you should have notes. If you're not journaling, start. Please, there's no successful trader that does not journal. I don't know any. Okay, so you had your pre-market high. This is a real Trent got confused a little bit. Pre-market high, 667.68. Can y'all hear me? And I'm gonna flip my screen around. We start going over charts. Yesterday's high was 665.75. Pre-market low was 665.22. Yesterday's low was 658.12. Resistance, 667.78. 668.76. 669.19. And 670.93. Your support levels, this is for Monday the 20th. 659.66, 657.40, and 655.36. Now, here are your plays on Monday. At 9:29, it engulfed in the pre-market. And remember, if you guys remember, you all remember me telling you that I do look for plays in the pre-market. I look for plays right between 9:27 and 9:28. And what I'm looking for an engulfing, right? I'm looking for an engulfing, and I'm also looking for VWAP and EMA crossover. And that's what I'm looking for when I see that, okay? If I see that at 9:27 and 9:28, I'm getting in that play at 9:30 or 9:31. Wow. If I don't see that, I 100% wait on the orb. That's how I play. So at 9:31, 9:29, it didn't go. At 9:31, that was your play. Calls. C-A-L-L-S. C-A-L-L-S. The second play was at 10:06. It engulfed. Your entry was at 10:07. I mean, I have questions about no sound. Drip. Any sound now? Let me know. It just came back. Okay, great. All right, great, 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 great. So y'all cool with that? If I just go through and tell you what the levels and the plays were, and then, okay, we got sound. We got sound. We went out, but you were going now. Okay, cool. Okay, Kiana. All right. So y'all want me to just run through the plays like that, and then I might. That's what I need to do. Done. Y'all remind me to do that. Y'all know I be rolling. So when I go live, say, Arletta, are you on D&D? And it will make me remember that, okay? Thank you. That's what it is. When they call, it goes out. So we good with that. We're just running through the plays, and then when you have questions, I go to the charts. I think that makes sense. You can just write your notes now. Then you had your third play at 10:23. It engulfed at 10:20. Your entry was at 10:23, and it was a call. So 3 calls. Entry at 9:31, entry at 10:08, and entry at 10:23. That was your play for Monday. All right. Hey, Gilbert. Gilberto. All right. Tuesday, we had 66 people that dripped. 66. So it's consistent. It was very consistent. On Tuesday, here are our levels. Pre-market high is 671.84. Pre-market low is 670.39. Yesterday's high is 672.22. Yesterday's low, 667.28. This is for Tuesday, the 21st. Your resistance levels, and this is for back testing, and back testing is a form of practicing and understanding where the market is going. Okay. 671.24. 672.50. 673.20. Now, if you have these levels and you're like, oh man, I'm off, it's okay. It's only, look, you could be like 20 cents off, 15 cents. That's cool. Your support is 670.85, 669.80, 669.01. Now, here were your plays. And I count the plays between 9:30 and 10:30 because after 10:30, I'm live with you guys. Now I'm live with y'all at 9:15. We doing it. Ooh, don't y'all like that new format? Everybody green. Okay, at 9:57, it broke the orb, but it was a no play. It tricked people. It was a no play. 10:07, it broke back inside the orb. 10:07, broke back inside the orb. Calls. 10:17, the VWAP and EMA crossed, and it engulfed at 10:19. That was your entry. That was on Tuesday. On Wednesday, that was a shaky day. Wednesday was shaky for me because I'm teaching all day, and I'm live from 8. I'm busy from 8:30 to 5 o'clock. It's nonstop. We live stream the whole day. I teach that day and going live, so it's a big day on Wednesday. So if you have your notes from Wednesday, I only have one play, okay, because we had to wait on Wednesday. So when I finish, if anyone has what happened on Wednesday with your plays, I'll let you know. We had 45 people that dripped, so it's a little shaky. 45 people dripped on Wednesday. I did not get in a play on Wednesday. I decided I'm not playing on Wednesday. I can't. I'm just too distracted. It's too much going on for me. All right, but here we go. There were no gaps that day. Pre-market high on Wednesday, the 22nd, was 672.38. Pre-market low was 670.71. Yesterday's high was 672.99. Yesterday's low was 669.97. The resistance, 672.28, 673.99, 674.80. Got it? Hey, Gerard. Hey, Gerard. Support, 671.77, 670.92, and 669.97. Again, your levels can be a little bit off. And Gerard, I just explained to everyone, if you're just getting in here, the purpose of today. I just come on, it's my off day, no guarantees. I just started doing it this is my third Saturday. I do a market review. I just go over what happened the previous, from our past week, good, bad, beautiful. I call out the plays, I go over the levels, and I tell you how many people drip that day. And then I just answer just a few questions. We just hear, it's normally during breakfast or lunchtime, or maybe an early evening. It just depends on when I can squeeze in about 30 minutes just to go over the market with some people who miss the live every day like what we do. All right, so that's our purpose. Now, the orb broke at 10:27, and we did puts. They did puts, and they cleaned up on the puts. The people that could catch it. So if you caught another play on that day, let me know. That was also Dr. Janelle's birthday. So the orb broke at 10:27 on Wednesday. Gotta be patient. Did y'all see how that orb did yesterday? I didn't play on Friday either because I'll tell you, we'll go over Friday. So let's knock out Thursday. Thursday was huge. Thursday is when, didn't we start going live Thursday? We went live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, including our TikTok family. And boy, it was off the chain. So on Thursday, we had 89 people that dripped green out of 91 folks. That was almost 100% of people that dripped green. And then we had 5, 10, 15. We had 26 people on TikTok that dripped. Christopher said, at what time do you go live and is it daily? Yes and no. So I go live in our private community every day. I've been going live on TikTok for 3 days. I'll go live to the end of the month. So, and then I'll just start doing it on TikTok for 1 week, once a month. But every day for the drippers, the private community. But 1 week out of the month, it'll be the last week of the month, every month on TikTok. And it's at 9:15 in the morning. So 9:15 until about 11:30. I do options, and we trade S&P 500. This is all the SPY and sometimes QQQ. Okay, no problem, Chris. All right, so just basically over 120 people dripped on Thursday. Let's run the plays. So first of all, pre-market high was 669.16. And the reason why I'm going over these levels, Christopher, is because it helps with back testing. And levels confirm your play too. It should line up with your confluences. Should be close. 668.85. These are your resistance levels. 669.77 and 45. So 45 was in there. 667.91, 668.85, 669.77, 669.45. Support, and it broke all levels to the upside. It broke all resistance levels. Support was 666.60, 666.555, 663.75, as well as 32, 665.30 in parentheses. It had a few gaps. You have gap ups and gap downs. That might be a good video, but I don't know if y'all gonna know how to use that. But it did close the gaps. It had a gap at 668.36, 43, 57, and 80, and it closed it with 1 wick. Your plays came at 9:37. Entry was a call because it engulfed at 9:35. It gave us the 2 consecutive candles. Enter at the third one. The next play, the orb 15 broke at 9:49. That was a call, and it lined up with your levels. Then it turned around 1016 puts. 1016 puts. That was Alicia's first green day trading with real money. Alisa. And it was Rodney first drip. Rodney just went straight to real trading. So it closed our gaps. So now let's talk about Friday. Friday had everybody a little shook, didn't it? Good morning, baby. How you doing? She said, good morning, cousins. All right, so Friday. Oof. Y'all, let's just stay on Friday for a minute. Friday was a little tough, but we still managed to get 46. No, that was 47. 49 drippers. 49 of the drippers, they drip. Hey, Coach Trent called out 3 plays. Now, the levels, Coach Trent has them in his notebook because I was running the calls. I was running the calls on Friday. So if anybody want to tell me what they were, you can. I'll be more than happy for y'all to let me know. But I know spot open at 675.88. 934 was an entry at call for calls. These are people that did not wait on the orb. Coach Trent, they got in that first play at 934, and they rolled that play up. 939, it engulfed puts at 947. It engulfed, and it was a double top. So there was 949 entry for puts, and the orb finally broke at 1122, but I was long gone out the market. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19 people on TikTok that drip, and they not even drippers, and they drip just from following along, Coach Trent and I. So that was the play. Friday was it was a mess. But let me go here. Let me pull up this chart for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna just flip this screen around so you can see my chart, and feel free to ask me questions about this play or what we need to go back to. Move this around, y'all. Hold on. All right. I gotta get my little contraption, child. First I got this charging. Let's move that. Get this arranged for y'all. Work with me for a minute, babies. Child, y'all know how I am. But I'm gonna get this down pat. Or not. Child, pay somebody to do this. Because I just like to teach. I am not the technical girl. All right. Let's see if we get this a little bit. Oh, whoever suggested for me to get this was genius. Now I just got to get the legs right. They at the bow leg. They doing everything. Give me a second, child. Good gracious. Wow. Better. Ooh, look at that zoom in. How do you calculate support and resistance? I'll show you. How did Coach see those plays Friday before the orb? Let's show you. So let's go to Friday. I'm going to answer Friday question, and I'm going to show you how to calculate support and resistance, all right? Let's stick with Friday. So this is Friday right here on the 15-minute chart. So as you guys see, look at this. We wait for the orb to break. Let me scroll in just so you can see that. So we wait for the... don't break down on me, sir. Oh, it's sliding. Wait. Okay, I'll hold it for now. I'll hold it now, fix it in a minute. We wait for the orb to break, right? So we counted 1, 2, 3. It wicked, it tried to break, but it did not. It wicked. 4, 5, 6, 7. After 7 candles, make sure that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After 7 candles, we leave. The plate, we're done. But the sucker came and broke on the 8th candle. It broke, and it actually broke 50% above the wick. And so at one point where this wick is, that was a body. So that was at 11:15. And what you do to confirm that, if that was your play or not, just come over here to your 1-minute chart. Let me move this too. Let me move this. We come over to this 1-minute chart. And that was at 11:15. What time was that? Now, y'all, had we still been on our call, our normal call, we would have caught that. We got off the call early. We would have caught at 11:15. Some of y'all did because I went back and looked. So right here at 11:15, look at it. Oh, that's beautiful. It confirmed the play. Look at this. So at 11:15, let me blow this up just a little bit so y'all can see this. What did it do? Come on, drippers. What did it do right here at 11:12? Please let me know, what did this do? What we looking at? Let me know in the comments what we're looking at. There you go, baby. Come on, SB. It engulfed. It engulfed. When it engulfs, your next move is what? Look for a consecutive candle. So the engulfing green, this green, entry here. Entry is at 11:14 on Friday. That is your play. People got in on a call. Oh, ain't it crossed over to VWAP and EMA? You better come on. That's two. Those are two confluences right there. You already know that's your play. That's your play. Period, point blank. And it broke the orb. So it broke 50% above. Right here. You see that? That's exactly right here where it wicked up to is 50% above. So what you want to do, when you see it doing that, you come on over to the 1 minute chart as you see it's trying to go above, and I want you to just look left. You get over here at 11:15, as it showed us. It told us 11:15 that it was breaking. Child, I would have jumped in it so fast because you're like, oh my God, it engulfed. Gave me two candles. This the third candles, two consecutive. That's the third. Let me get on in this play. So that's how that was the play on Friday. But the way he saw the one in the pre-market, let me show you. Look right here. So it engulfed. It engulfed right here. You see that? This engulfed two candles. As soon as it started forming, Trent said, get in. And they rolled that play up, and they were done. That was an early play. See that? Hey, Antoinette. That's how they got in and got that. They did a call. It engulfed right here at 9:32. They were in the play. I'm sorry, it engulfed at 9:32. And so they got in at 9:34, and they were out at 9:35 or 9:36. And some people just rolled it on. It also, that's when it made this double bottom. Y'all see that W? It made a double bottom right here where our play was. This is the play. And then it eventually broke the orb. But it was an ugly break. It was kind of ugly. So if you didn't catch it there, you could have caught it right here too. Right here, and rolled that little piece up too. It's two candles above the EMA, fake engulf, but two candles above. So you could have grabbed a little there if you wanted to, but look here. When you see all these blue, when you see this EMA, this is the EMA 9. Yes, that's right, Gerard. It engulfed. When you see this EMA 9 going through the candles like that, don't you even look for no play. I don't even want you over there playing them folks' business. You wait for a breakout. A breakout is two candles below. So two candles below the EMA, this would have been your entry. Even though this wick pulled back, don't worry about it. It came on down and went sideways. Then it came on down more and pulled back just a tiny bit and continued to go down. All right? Now, if you're not playing my 5% method or mine, and where I tell you to get 5% profit or exit at negative 3%, if you just want to do renegade, you would have been in that play until it gave you a sign that it was reversing. And you do that when it's two candles above the EMA, opposite of your direction. So if you were in puts, you would remain, or your runners would remain in until you see two candles above the EMA in the opposite direction. And it just continued to just chop ugly. Finally broke again to the downside. But we were not even thinking about the market. It was about to close. Okay, so that's how Coach Trent saw that play in the pre-market, okay? I mean, that fast in the morning. He was looking. We were all looking. We saw it engulf right here. It engulfed. It gave us two candles, but that third one was green, so there was no play. So we waited. They waited, and they were watching. It engulfed right here, too. 2, 3. That would have been a play, but this one, it engulfed right here. We needed one more red candle. So Trent knew, okay, it's doing a lot of engulfing. But then when they gave us this one and that long momentum one, as soon as that one finished forming, they jump right in there, okay? So you're saying when you see an engulfing candle, look for confirmation. Yes. Well, yes, when you see engulfing, your confirmation is this. Let me go back over this, okay? Nomadic, my band life girl or man, I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but I'm intrigued about that, but that's so cool. All right, this is engulfing. Your confirmation is when you see that third candle as a consecutive candle. So if this is green engulfing, the second candle needs to be green. Engulfing counts as one candle. This counts as one. Then the next one, that's two. The third one is your confirmation. That's when you get on in there. Now, let me look at this level right here. 676. 30. Oh, anybody got the levels for Friday? You a female? Oh, you girl, you can't stop. No matter life, you all right with me. Got it. Awesome. Okay, so next question. Someone wanted to know about levels. Where my levels? Let me go back and see who wants to know about levels. B Weezy, you still want to know about levels, right? Let me know if you still want to know about levels. If not, I'm not going to run through it. But y'all, look at this wick right here. Please, my folks, write this down. 671.77. I'm going to write this down myself. 671.77 to the downside. If SPY, okay, I got you. I'm going to do it now. If SPY, let me reduce that a bit. Right here. See how this wick, this in the pre-market of Friday. Look at this wick. Y'all remember I told y'all, I said it's going to do two things. Look at here. I said, pay attention to this wick and pay attention to this wick. Do y'all remember me saying that in the morning before the market even opened? I was right here. I said, ooh. I said, okay, now y'all, look at this wick. This is on a 15-minute chart too. I said, they're going to drive price here or they're going to drive price here. Write them both down. All right. So you had the 677.94. 677.94. 677.94 to the upside or 671.77 to the downside. 677.94. Y'all remember? You remember that, Antoinette? Who was on the call? Did y'all remember me saying that? So now this is what you do. I drew an arrow right here. I didn't draw my arrow right there, but it was so long and obvious. Look what it did the first 15 minutes. Look what it did. It went almost exactly to this line. You remember that, Chelsea? Look what it did. This is the line. Look, and then just in true fashion, it almost tried to get there, pull back, almost tried to get there again, and then there's this third time it touched it, and it got rejected. But just understanding that once you saw, just using your brain, common sense, once you saw, this sucker trying to head up, it's going up. Coach Arletta said if it keep going, it's going to try to test that area. So here's the 1 minute. Here's the 1 minute. Exactly. It did it within, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes. Not even 11, that's 8 minutes. 9 minutes of the market being open, it went straight up there. Then pulled back and went back up again and pulled back. Usually it does 3 knocks. It knocks 3 times at resistance or support. 1, 2, 3. And then boom, it broke all the way back down. Beautiful, right? And it made a double bottom. And Trent called that one too. Okay, so let's go back to these levels. So now I know, now you know if the market starts to go down, where it's going to go. If SPY turns around and goes down, it's going to 671. It's going to 671.77. Or at least it's going to wick. It's going to give you a long wick. So, all right, B Weezy, in the mornings when you're getting your levels, it's what you want to do. Even though this not levels class, you know, I don't mind getting to it. I hope y'all don't mind on the line. So I'm going to help him out. So right now, we start at 9:20 in the mornings, 9:15. Since I've been starting at 9:15 since I've been going live. So I'll just take it from 9:15. Let me reduce this. And I'm actually reducing mine just like this. So this is your playtime, a little bit more. You want to look at your time between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. All right. This is 4 a.m. right here. 4 a.m. You get my picture. You get the drift. You want to mark it. So if this is for between this space and this space, all you need is the lowest area and the highest, right? Pre-market high, pre-market low. And then you start from the far right of your screen at 9:15 or 9:20, and you look for your levels. You look for every time it hits the ground support, that means where did it pull back and bounce up. So I'm going to show you. I'll start at 9:20 or 9:15 just to help you out. So you start to the far right of your screen, the earliest, so it's 9, let's say 9:20. So I look for where did it pull back, 9:20, and from, you look right to left. So right here at 9, this 9:20, all right? So this would be my floor. So I would write this down. This would be my first level of support, right there, 675.92. 675.92, since y'all didn't put it in the chat for me. You at work, but you here? All right, Arletta. Y'all work on Saturdays. Girl, that postmaster, they need to give you an award. All right, 675.92. Then we look for the next pullback. Now check, now be Weezy. The pullbacks, the space between your levels of support or resistance needs to be 80 cents to $1 apart. Don't be getting all those quick levels. Like right here, this is another level, right? It's 672. 675. Oh, that's the same thing. 675.92. Both. Okay, this is your next pullback right here. That is 675.53. That's too close. That's too close. Remember, the first one was 675.92. This 675.54. That's just 40 cents. You want it to be 80 cents or more. So you come down here and catch this one. Nope. So guess what? Coming right down here to the next pullback. 673.74, 673.74, and then you want one more. Where did it go back? Go backwards. 672.74. Now you're looking for 673.74. Now you're looking for 672, or you're looking for 673.10, 673.08, something like that, right? So let's go back. Let's go back. That's 673.37. Nope, keep going. There we go. We're going to catch this one. Let's catch this low right here. 672.95. 672.95. Now you have 3 levels. And you're going to go back and write this one down too. Remember I told you I'll keep your eye on this sneaky sucker right here. That's 671.73. That's what it was. 671, man. 671.77. 671.77. So now you have all of your levels of support. All right? This is between now listen. When you get in your levels, after you get pre-market high and pre-market low, and yesterday's high and yesterday's low, when you get in support and resistance, you go back as far as you need to get your levels. It might be the next day. It might be 2 days prior. It could, the previous day. It could be 3 days prior, a week prior. Wherever you need to go to get your levels, that's where you going, okay? Now let's get our levels to the top, to the upside. We're getting resistance. So right here at resistance, remember, we started right here at 9:20, and I got it like this so I can see I reduced mine so I can see the peaks and valleys. I reduced it so I can see my peaks and valleys. High points and low points. So if I'm starting right here at 9:20, I'm going to, where did it go? And it pulled up right here and pulled back down. So 676.22. You watching me get levels. This time we get them in the morning. Now we want to go to where? Where's our next level? If this was 676.22, and it needs to be 80 cents or $1 apart, what are we looking for next? What number? That's 676.22, 676.64. This is 677.24. Seems like that's what we need to be right here. I'm sorry. 677.33. 677.33. You put in parentheses. That's fine. That was a wick that you asked about Friday when we were getting the levels. Yep. Okay. But see, it's going to go up a little higher, too. Yeah, that long wick. Then you go up and get the next one, Gerard. That wick right there, that 677, where that long wick was, right here. You go get that one. That's 677.96. You just write that in parentheses. And then we go and look for the next one. All right, so now you got 676.20, 677. And I think that's it. Let's make sure. Let me go back now. We need one more level, so I'm just going to add it. But I can find it real easy for y'all. So let me go back 5 days. There it goes, 678. 678, that's an all-time high, 678.47. And that's our next level, 678.47. That's perfect. I told y'all this thing going to 700. Who remember me saying that? First of all, y'all don't remember when I told y'all I was going to 600, because I was teaching privately. I wasn't on TikTok then. I wasn't on social media, but I told them I was going to go back up to 600 because it was in the fives. And then I told them when it got to 613, it was going to pull back. But it was going to go on and get 650. What did I tell y'all? It was 670, 650, 670, 700. So now look at, even though it's been playing around, y'all see where it's trying to go. It's 677, but it's been playing. It dropped all the way down to 663, 658. He like been doing us dirty on his way. I'm in a swing on it too. Look, 646. You know it ain't got no business dropping that low. 646. And it was at 673. Yeah. It went all the way up to 6. See right there? Let me show y'all. It was 673 just a few days ago. Not a few. Let's see. Everything in the black is a live market. Everything in the gray is a pre-market. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days ago, it dropped all the way down. And boy, you gotta have some big girl undies on when they do you like that, because it reversed on me. But because this is a blue chip stock, I don't sweat them. I know it's gonna recover. I know it. And it's going on to 700. That's my target. And then after it goes to 700, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna let it pull back and let it play around again, then go back and do it all over again. This is the S&P 500. Okay, so questions. That's right, Antoinette. So I'm gonna go back. This is my 1 hour chart. I'll go back to, just gonna let y'all look at this 5 day, 15 minutes. So now look at us. Look at us studying together. Do you do levels on, great question. Hey, honey. Oh, okay, great. Do you do levels? I do my levels. It depends now. The Evans couple, if I'm doing my levels just for that day, I'm on the 1 minute chart. I'm on that 1 minute time frame, and I'm sniping. But if I'm doing it for a swing trade, I do different days for that. But you can do your levels on 5 minutes if you want to, if that's how you play. You got it now? Look at me. Boy, look at us out here. Thank you. I'm glad you got that. Any other questions, y'all? So while we're talking, let's look at, Trent, you look so handsome with your haircut. Coach Trent. Hey, Coach. Let me see. He looks so handsome. Hey. That you're going to represent Georgia on Saturday, so you can believe that. He ain't studying no drippers, Arletta the Friendly Trader, or nobody on football, Antoinette, when it's football, everybody, it's a wrap. You're welcome. Coach. Okay, so let's look at the week. Let's do a quick study together real quick, y'all. If I had to do an assessment, I would say SPY was basically sideways. Look at it. Over the last 5 days, look at this. Look at all these levels right here. And write in your notes, it always want to go back and retest this. And guess what it did? Y'all want to see a magic trick? Tell me you want to see a magic trick. No, I'm a dripper and I'm trying to see. Okay, no problem. Good. So do it the way I just told you in 1 minute. Go back and back. Do it on. Get your levels on your 1 minute. But look at this, y'all. Look. Watch. I'm just gonna draw this. You see, SPY came here. It came up here, hit this level of resistance, pull back. Level of resistance, pull back. Level of resistance, and broke through, but pull back. So we got this area here. You can see where it goes. We got this area here, right? It hit this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times within 3 days. 9 times, and that area is 672.36, 672.77. It love it. It don't just like it, it love it. It just seeking, it just love this spot right here. So once it got rejected, okay, majorly, basically 1, 2, 3 times overall, and then it pulled back. It pulled all the way back and it pulled down to this 663. Then that's it. It's done. It said we finished. So this is the complete floor right here. So we know if SPY ever do a reversal on us, it's coming down here, play puts. But then, look what it did. Once it broke and came back, where you think it tried to go back to? Right here. This is what it's like. This is what it like to do. So if you know that, when you know that, you can ride it on up. You could swing it. That's 666 all the way up to 672 in 1 day. Once it bottomed out, it went sideways in the pre-market, pulled back, and it slingshot itself right on back up to home. This is home for it, right here. This is where it like to be. Isn't that beautiful to see? And when it did that, it broke. So it broke resistance and made another new high. So this is no longer resistance, 677. Now our resistance is 678. So if it comes all the way down, look, and look what it, look, Gerard. Look at that long wick. Guess what the long wick want to do? Come back and test home and bounced. Y'all see this? Look at that double top and double bottom. You see it? The M and the W. Isn't that beautiful? See, this is what you can do. How are you swinging? What you mean, how are you swinging SPY to? Oh, you might not know, Sarah. You just change your expiration date. You just change your expiration date. I do swings. So if you don't know how to swing trade, don't do it. But I move my expiration date. I still trade SPY on a daily, but I swing it too. And the contracts are expensive, but it's worth it because I scale out of mine and redo, rinse, repeat. So I just changed the expiration date. So yeah, Carletta, don't you worry about no swing trading yet. We not talking swing. If you haven't been trading at least 90 days, swing trading is not for you. But you just changed for telling you though, Sarah and Carletta, you move your expiration date from same day or next day. I swing mine out 3 months. I have a swing trading video, by the way, here on YouTube, explaining how to swing trade, giving you all the breakdown and everything. It's about an hour and a half. But I move my expiration date out 90 days or 6 months or 1 year. And that way it gives my play time to mature. Yes. Yes, and it can net you big returns, but it also swings heavy. Like when it fell down, I had to eat that right there. I was in there, right at that 663. Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was a super negative, but I knew because it's the blue chip. I mean, SPY got all the big boys in it. So your technical analysis and explanation of price movement is very encouraging. Thank you, Chris. I'm just getting started, so I'm going to stay in my lane. That's right. You know what we call that, Carletta? Mind. Stay out them folks' business. Do not bother Mr. Charlie now. When he over there getting on to his family. What 2 time frames do you use? Ooh. Denise. What 2 time frames? I use several time frames when I'm swing trading. Several. Because I'm doing research. You got to do research. You got to go to work on Myra's feet, honey. When you swing trading, you got to go to work. You got to go between them. About 5 time frames. But again, I have a video here on my page. You can type it in, swing trades, and I teach it to you. Oh, okay. You heard me say you swing it, so that's why I asked. That's a good question. Do you trade news or graphics? I'm worried about the trade orb. No, I just trade the orb. We just let the orb guide us. No problem, Denise. It's several time frames. 1 minute, one minute, the daily, the 5-day, 15, the 1 year, 1 day, the 30-day, 1 hour. It's several, and I'm getting levels from all of them to determine if I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be messed around in Mr. Charlie's business. That's right, Carletta. Leave him alone. You ain't ready for it yet. But when you do get ready, you know I don't leave y'all out. I'm teaching y'all everything. If you dripping and riding with me and Coach Trent, I'm teaching y'all everything, but not at once. You feel me? I got to teach you how to understand how to make money in the market as an options trader. Then I got to show you how to preserve your capital on the way to the top. Then I got to show you how to start leveling up in your contracts. Then I got to show you how to start leaving runners in. Then I got to teach you. You see all this stuff you got to learn? Level's just the first part, second part. Level's like the second part once you start with me. Yeah. Then I teach you how about swing trading. After you're in about 4 months, 5 months, now your account ready to swing a little bit, okay? Because you're going to need some cash in there. And I'd rather that cash be with house money than, that's right, Sarah, baby steps. I'd rather that swing trade be with house money than your own money. Does that make sense? That's why I want y'all to take the 100 and build it. So even if you build it up to 500 or 800, like a lot of the drippers are already there, 5, 8, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, if they decide to do it a swing and they get clapped, it ain't their money. You just started with 100. But if you're going to pull the money out of your accounts and add it, I don't want you to do that. I want you to earn it. I'm old school. I like to teach people how to fish. Don't keep asking me for $10. I mean, let me show you how to make it. Oh, you're welcome, Kelly. All right, so that's that. So anyway, now that we're looking at SPY for the week, we understand, all right, SPY consolidated for a few days. It pulled back. So it pulled back here, then consolidated, then pulled back here. So now we know if SPY pulls back down, it's coming right back here. And if it doesn't, it's going back up here. It's going to get that, all right? So what it's going to do is either going to pull right here, first, 675.92. If it starts to drop, it's coming here. And then it may bounce and go back up. If it keeps dropping, y'all know it's coming here. It's going to start right here first because it like to be there. That's its home. You see it been there about 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. So you know it liked this spot, right? Thank you, Carletta. I know you're here. You ain't going nowhere. So if it falls back, if you're in a swing, y'all don't get scared. It's coming this way. If you see it falling and it is in a downtrend, don't be slow. You'll put. It's coming here. Okay? I'm ready to quit. You want to real? You are full time. That's what I want you to be too. I want all y'all to do this. I just want you to be free. You know what I mean? Like if you want to work, you work because you love what you do, not because you have to do it. Because when you can get in this market and start learning how to make $5 a day, just know if you can make 5, you can make 500. And if you can make 500, you can make 5,000. If you can make 5,000, you can make 50,000. And if you can make 50,000, I'm talking about a day, you can make 100,000 a day. You can make 100,000 a day. You can make 500K a day. There's no limit but you. You get in your own way. All right. So now we're done with that. Class is done. That was a nice overview. Do y'all have any questions for me? Come on now, fly away. Ooh, you got 27. Wait a minute. No, Fletcher. Trent, you see Fletcher. $27. He put it 2 weeks notice. Hey, y'all, some cousins been showing out. Fletcher has already, you not telling your business, but Fletcher's done very well. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you all don't have any questions, y'all go enjoy y'all Saturday. Y'all see me popping up probably on TikTok or back over here, but I just want to make sure you all got your market review for the week. And if you have any questions about any other plays. And hey, did you trip? Thank you, Ingram. Live. Did you drip? And if you drip, how many days did you drip out of 5? And if you played? All right. What's up, Jansen? At what point do you bounce between timelines, time frames? Okay. Okay, so I used the 1 minute and 15-minute time frame. So in the mornings, in the pre-market, I'm on the 1 minute. And then when 9:30 hits, if I haven't seen that pre-market, that little play I told y'all I'm looking for, I wait to 9:45 and I have 2 charts up. See, let me show you. These are 2 charts. One is the 15-minute and one is the 1 minute. That's how I do mine. Now, if you want to, you can do it however you like to, Christopher. Carlotta, you dripped all 5 days. Look at God. That's amazing, girl. Yeah, so this is what I do, 1 minute and 15-minute. I wait. If I don't see that play, I just keep my eyes on this 15-minute chart until it breaks 50% above. And then I come over to the 1 minute and start looking for my play. And I look for confirmation. And the confirmation is through your confluences. That's what it was, confluences video. Confluences. Get to know your confluences. And don't try to do them all. Just figure out which one works for you the best. It might be the EMA crossing over the VWAP like this and 2 candles. It might just be every time you see the EMA with 2 candles above, you enter at the third, or you enter at the, or below, okay? It might be levels. You like level to level. Find what you like. Pauline, you drip fine too? Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. You ready to move forward? You better move on. Get off the porch. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Van Life. Pauline, so you start Monday with the real deal. Let's go. You've been doing good. You have nothing to fear. Let's roll. All right. Okay, y'all. Well, this has been fantastic. I appreciate y'all. All 42 of us. We in here, though. I just want to make sure if you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it. If you want to take it, you've done well. I don't think you need it, Pauline. But I'm still, I love a test. I love a test. I love a test. Wait for the 15-minute orbit, stress-free. You better tell them. I'll see you on live soon. You know I'm going to be here, B Weezy. I'm going to be here. Definitely on YouTube every Saturday, on TikTok on Monday. Now Monday through Friday to the end of the month on TikTok, 9 in the morning, 9:15 to 11:30. But then after that, you'll catch me 1 day a week on TikTok on Mondays. You hate for the week to end now because y'all, I know, right? Listen, that's why I come back. I'm like, man, as busy as I am, I'm like, what my people doing? They all right? Do they need to know something else? All right, y'all. Let me flip this thing around because I'm tired of fooling with it. Okay, so that's that. Now I got to get to clean. I got to go wash some clothes and do some mopping and stuff at my mama's house and probably do a grocery store run. Yep. Until I got these sketches on, y'all know what that means. She working. Amen. I work the SPY. Yep. SPY. You're welcome, Gerard. Have a good weekend, y'all. Yes, Ashley, we do SPY. S&P 500 and QQQ. Should I watch your videos before? Yes. Yes. You could listen. You can become a dripper if you want to, but we're gonna send you to the videos. I need you to paper trade. Even if you become a dripper, you still gotta drop your trades, and I'm still watching you. So whichever is going to help you, all right? Whatever's gonna help you. If you wanna go ahead and join the drippers because you just wanna be a part of it, fine, but I still need you to drop them 5 paper trades. Shelly J, what's up, baby? She said this new group of drippers are impressive. They really are, and they're smart. So yes, Christopher, I would say both. I would say watch the videos, get acquainted, make sure this is something you want to do and commit to, because I don't want a dripper jumping in and out. When you come and commit, come on in and commit, and it comes with you. I love you too, Ashley. I appreciate you. Thanks for taking out time your busy day to help us. I ain't crying today, Fletcher. You're welcome. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Just think, this time next year, man, the goal is to create millionaires. I get overjoyed and overwhelmed thinking about, oh my God, all those hard nights and days of me trying to learn this thing. And now I'm here helping thousands of people get it. It's mind-blowing, y'all. That's right, Christopher. I'm seeking a change from my current strategy of selling CPS. This is the way to go. This is the way to go, to me. And I got drippers in here they'll tell you how simplified this is if you get out the way. Fletcher, how many days you been green in a row? I want to be walking across that 8. You going to not want to be. So we have two graduations next year, August and November. August 2026 and November 2026. Graduation is held here in Atlanta. Black tie gala. Yes. And then to the moon after that. Once you do 1 year, y'all free to go. You can do your own thing. You got the 1 year. But if you do want 2, I know you're gonna get to the millionaire. Because the first year you're knocking dirt off your shoulder. You taking care of debt. You made that 300-400 grand. Now you can trade comfortably. You got some investments going that's bringing in some consistent income for you. And then now we getting down to the get down. Now you dealing with 100K a day, 50K a day, leveraging. That's why I want y'all to go slow. Because y'all ain't ready. If you're gonna cry over $27, what you gonna do when that play hits you for 3,800 in 5 seconds? What you gonna do if it hits you for 22, 46 because you made a oops? See, we working out all the oops now. Arletta, we have never been me. Wow. It seems impossible, but you're helping us see that it's attainable. We can grasp it if we are determined and consistent. Yes, I'm doing back testing homework. There you go, Gerard. The best thing I can tell you too, Gerard, if you really go back 5 day, 15 minute. Set your time frame to 5 day, 15 minutes. And I want you to draw your line at the first candle, the first 15-minute candle. And I want you to see how many days it actually broke the orb. Look at it. How many days out of the week did it break? How many candles did it take to break? So you'll start getting used to it. And then you can compare that to your 1 minute. So you change your time frame to 5 day, 1 minute, and change it to in another one, or add it. 5 day, 15. If y'all don't know how to customize, I can show you real quick. I will be binging your videos. There you go. Come on, Michelle. Nope, you stuck with us on like child support. Fletcher, stupid. Hey, Shanty. I appreciate the blessings. Thank you for blessing me and my family. I'm so glad. I'm glad you won too. Did y'all hear us talk about now Fletcher? Oh, they demanded that you be there, Fletcher. So when I was on live yesterday at lunch, we were naming some movie classics, and we were like, man, we might need to do a movie night in the group, just in the dripper group, on a Friday. Like I just put a movie on and share my screen, but they would all be classics. So we were naming like Coming to America and Blue Street. It was everything. And someone said, no, Fletcher has to be there. If Fletcher ain't there, there ain't no movie night. You better believe it. 6 figures. You better believe it. And some 7. It's some people gonna make it. Y'all, I'm just, can I brag without y'all trying to act like she just, First of all, this is all for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I just live this life. All right? But it's some people already at, now don't y'all go there. Because they do a lot of different things. And there's some people already at $12,000. Somebody showed me their account. I was like, what? Yes. Y'all see it, James got up to 22. But he started at 1K. And this other person started. They didn't start at 1K. They built it doing the strategy. They started with 100, and that 100 went to 1,700, right? And then they started swing trading along with day trading. And then, and that's been in 6 weeks. Okay, on brag. Yeah, child. She showed it to me. I was like, I'm happy when somebody 100 turns, when they make $20, I just be like, yay! Because I already know if you can make 20, you about to make 60. And if you can make 60, that's how I see it. Or when I see someone saying, no, I just did what you said do. I got in this play and did it, and I did my money compound. Sometimes when you get out, you'll get 10% instead of 5. Sometimes when you're trying to get out, you'll get 30%. Sometimes you'll get clapped for 20% trying to get out at 5, at 3. But if you just stay in there, you did find your tribe, baby. This is your tribe. The sauce, Justin, is nothing. They just, when she made her 1,700, as I told y'all, let this account grow. Then she started swing trading along with day trading. That's all we do. So now her swings could, girl at 12. Some people 100 is 8. That started in July. Some people 100 is 5. That started in July. They only supposed to be at 2, then 4, headed to 8. Some people are, most of them are already between 5, minimum 400 and 1,600. Man, all jokes aside, y'all please listen and take notes. Just do what she says. No more, no less. That's it. Just stay consistent. That's it. Even with the swing trades, they don't get greedy. I said, get your 25% and get out, and then wait for it to fall and do it again. Because now you got the blueprint to the play. So it does make me feel good. Like, the lady in particular, she worked real hard. She working 2 jobs. And she was like, man, I just want some freedom. And she's on her way. So when I say some people are going to hit 1 million by August, they are. But I just want you to hit the 300. Like Fletcher's on his way. He's on his way to hit 400K. He's already on his way because he's doing the program. And he's ahead of schedule. I told you. He's ahead of schedule. August. So if you just don't even take July, right? Because July people are learning. So the whole month of August, your 100 made 100. That's 2. The whole month of September, your 2 made 2. That's 4. Then your whole month of October, your 4 plus 4 will be 8. So if you're already at 5, 6, and 7 right now, you're good. And that's with taking some hits. Do you know any lower price stocks that this method works for? Honey, you don't have $100? We do options. We buy out of the money contracts. We buy $85 to $115 contracts. Yeah, be Weezy. Yeah, that's what we start with. So you don't know my method. I teach you how to take $100 and compound it to over $350,000, $400,000 in 1 year. So if you don't have 100, pull back, get that 100, or get more than 100 so you're not using your last dime. But I don't know how much lower you wanted to get, and you can really you could do $60 contracts. You can leverage $60 every day, and $60 your way all the way to probably $150K, $200, if you're comfortable with taking small. So if you're gonna leverage $60 a day, cool. Just get used to making $3 a day, and then flip that to $6 a day, then $12 a day, then $24. You feel me? Does that make sense? I'm so proud of you, Fletcher. So Fletcher started at 1, and he already is $450 to the good. $450 extra dollars in like 2 months, 2.5 months. Yes, don't you put your money to the side. You just start with 100. Whatever you have to invest, I would suggest put it in a high yield savings account or put it in your brokerage account until you're ready to use it. Do not. You still let it grow, but it needs to be growing in like a high yield savings or your brokerage account. Because most brokerage accounts like Robinhood Gold, that is 4.3%. I know Fletcher just come in here and do the same thing every day. He don't get greedy. And Fletcher has taken, about 3 hits? The concept blows your mind. Go, Fletcher. I can't wait for Monday. Yeah. How many hits have you had, Fletcher? I know you had kind of one major one. And he get the 5 and get out. I think you had hit 3 hits. So now look, he positive. But just remember, he got a couple of hits, 4 hits. So that means he's had 4. Now, y'all, let me tell you how awesome that is. 20, 40. So out of, let's just say 40 trades, he's only had 4 hits. Like negative. But sometimes that negative, one can hit you for 30, one can hit you for 60. So if he count the hits, that's more than 550. He had recover and rebuild. And then it's the mindset. So being a part of it, we kind of help boost each other up over there too. So yeah, I said I was gonna start bragging a little bit on my drippers because I feel like these people didn't know how to trade before they met me. They didn't know nothing about trading, options, or how they can make. Do you know, teaching somebody how to make some extra cash that they don't have to leave their house and it's legal, and then they can teach their family how to do it, and they're gonna do it forever. So if anybody complain about a price over here, oh, I feel bad. Like, this lady trying to help y'all make millions, and you got to see the bigger picture. I'd be out there shaking cans to stay in. Oh, Gerard, you like the Lions Den? Yeah, Chelsea got hit, but she rebuilding. I love you, Chelsea. You better brag on your drippers. You changing their lives. I told Trent, I'm gonna start bragging a little bit on them because I always tell people, but let me just tell them, man, there's some people really getting down. And the reason why I didn't do it a lot, y'all, I didn't want the other drippers to compare themselves. Does that make sense? And start saying, oh, well, why they got that and they ain't got that. So that's why I don't really brag a lot. I'm trying to, make sure everybody okay. But I think sometimes it could be inspirational for those, too. I feel like that. All right, y'all. Yeah, Fletcher, we are so proud. I'm proud of all y'all. Chelsea, you too. Chelsea had to rebuild. Chelsea, so it's nothing wrong. That means on this journey, you're going to take some hits. That's life. Thank you, Antoinette, girl. You're a girl. You're going to take some hits. You just shake it off. Jump back in there. And next thing you know, y'all, when James Fletcher, y'all remember James took that $15,000 hit? Y'all, it's one of our drippers. He started with me in July. He started with $1,000. He built his account up to $22K. Straight up. And then one day, he took a play and a client walked in and he thought the client was going to take 5 minutes. The client took an hour. And when he came back, he was down $15,000. And you know that joker, instead of getting sad, he turned around and gave money to the cousin's pot. He sent a couple of $100s to the cousin's pot. And then he sent a couple of $100s for me to get an Yvonne. You see what I'm saying? This man gave after he got hit for 15. His account was at 22 and it dropped down to 7,000. And he said, Arletta, it was my fault. I know what I did wrong. I shouldn't have been playing that day. I was distracted. I didn't have my levels. I didn't have my charts. I was just playing off my phone. And this joker got right back in. He gave. And I know for a fact, I think he back up to 17,000 now. He got distracted. Don't play distracted. And he knew it. But James, you know, he's Fletcher, one of my guys. They've been here a long time. Well, not child July, but we feel like we've been knowing each other years. But yeah, you see how that mindset is? You know what he said, Arletta? It wasn't mine anyway. He said, all I put in was $1,000. He said, so when I got back and had 7, he said, I told God, thank you, because you could have took it all. He said, so at least I'm $6,000 up still. And he went right back into leveraging the 6, getting 10, 5, and 8% a day off of that. So you get $300 and $400 and $500 a day, and then you add that, and just right before you know it, you back up. And then he does a few swings too. So yeah, so if you see him show up as James or Cooper, yeah. So all my people, they get right back in. When Fletcher took a hit, he got right back in. Thank you, Weezy. You're a blessing. You're the most genuine person on the internet. Thank you, girl. Child. Ain't we tired of all that mess? You learn from my hits. That's how you learn. Don't be afraid. I love our community too, Fletcher. Don't be afraid of the hits. Go on and take them. Wow. Okay, it's coming. I'm telling everybody now, you're going to get hit. Losing is part of trading. You just have to learn how to lose good. That means get on out at -3 or 5%. Don't play around. And get on out and don't be afraid. Some days you might have 3 days in a row. You might have a whole week where I can't get right. You get on that phone. You tell us, you get on that call, you talk to Coach Trent, you talk to me. We got the coaching call, not coaching calls, we got our live. We do live. Y'all know what? Who do live office hours? We show up Tuesdays and Thursdays for 1 hour from 2 to 3 o'clock. All you gotta do, and if you're a part of the tripper, you just go on and click on, and me and Trent sitting right there ready to answer your questions. Whether you're having technical issues, whether you're having issues with getting in and out of your play, whatever it is, we sit there and answer your questions. Now Trent does private coaching calls for people that's like, I need some help. But you can't help that. Okay, so wait, listen. If you buy 2 $100 contracts at the same and you get 5%, does each contract? No. 2 contracts, so that's literally leverage. 2 contracts and 100. If you buy 2 contracts, $100. So are you spending $50 for each contract and it's 100, or are you spending 100 and 100? Either way, when you buy 2, you want 5% of that. 5% of that. But I need you to spend the 100. That's your average. Biggest loser wins. Biggest losers win. Read it 3 times. Yes, you read it 3 times. The biggest loser wins, literally. Learning how to lose. When I learned how to fall on them skates, boy, I was dynamite after that. I was 9 when I learned how to roller skate. My friend pushed me down. She told me she was going to teach me how to skate. Kanye Reeves. I ain't seen Kanye in 50 years. I don't know, probably 40. No, about 35. Child, Kanye pushed me down. I wanted to fight. And she's like, you're okay. I was like, no, I'm not. And I couldn't get up because, you can't skate. You can't really get up. She said, no, now you know how to fall. So now you have nothing to be scared of. And I never fell again. Yeah, we are. Well, I appreciate y'all, child. We need to roll on now. I got to go on. It's almost 1. Yeah, my mom's child, she don't get up till 1 o'clock. So I'll just help y'all out. Then I'm going to go over there and help her out. And if it's in the drippers, I don't think I got any drippers. That's how it is in your hometown. Girl, your hometown people act so funny. They know I'm smart. They know I'm that girl. But I don't have any drippers in my hometown, I don't think. I have people fly in from all over the world. That's just more peace for me. I get on right back to Atlanta. I'm about an hour and like 10 minutes from Atlanta. We're in the heart of Middle Georgia, where Little Richard and Otis Redding is from, the Allman Brothers. All right. I'll holler at y'all later. Any other questions before I leave? Any other questions? All right. If not, I appreciate y'all. It's been a good week. I think it was a great week. It's always a good week trading to me. It's always a good week. So I'm looking forward to next week. Gerard, you're going to do your homework. I did give that homework assignment too on TikTok, I think. And drippers, I'm thinking about y'all. I might start a live quizzing y'all. Okay, I'm going to get some more rest. Yeah, I think we were going to go to a Hawks game today. Y'all have a good weekend. God bless y'all. All right. Gerard, you was there. Oh, wish I was there. Want to move to Savannah. Hey, I got some people that went to Savannah this weekend. It's nice. All right. Savannah is nice. But, you know, I love Atlanta, so I 100% love Atlanta. One of my favorite cities. That is Chicago. Just the vibe. All right, listen. Monday, I'll see y'all. You may see me. Go look at that little short film, that little movie thing of Rodney that Krista created for us. That was so cool. Rodney's journey, and it's on TikTok. I think I'm gonna try to put it on YouTube too. I gotta figure out that. But anyway, God bless y'all. See y'all later, and I'm ready for Monday already.